Hi everybody, Robert here. This is my YouTube channel, Robert Chazade DeMario. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoy the content. I am going to do something that I've been thinking about recently. A couple of things that I watched inspired this idea that I'm going to communicate. And I want to talk about, and this is kind of about sports, but like this is kind of random. I don't know if there's many topics about this, but about individualism in team sports. With team sports, now team is more than one person. There's no, according to, there's some of the coach speak, there is no I in team. But like since like the 80s or since really organized team sports, I would say more as time has progressed, team sports has gone from like a team type, I'm trying to think of the word for it, team type philosophy to more individualism in team sports. And I've noticed that I just notice it with myself, how I talk. Like, and I'll give an example. Like in the NFL now, there's a team of players, a 53-man roster. 11 men on offense, 11 men on defense, and it turns into It's just become more and more prevalent as I notice that like just more individuals are just like lead us to believe, or the media or whatever communication has led us to believe that an individual is the reason for like team success. Like quarterback is somebody that is the reason for all the accomplishments and stuff. And I'm looking at that, and in time I bought into, in the past I've bought into that, like kind of like hook, line, and sinker. And more nowadays I'm like, bullshit. It's like, this is bullshit that I don't want to, I'm not going to accept anymore. Because in the quarterback, having a good quarterback is great, but there's 10 other players on the field that have to work with the quarterback to get him success. So like this, just the way everything is influenced and stuff, it's like quarterback is like the great position. He's the leader and such. But it's like Patrick Mahomes has amazing statistics, but he has people to throw to that catch the ball. He has the offensive line blocking. If he's not just one man against the entire team, like it's led to believe like he's just like the sole reason like of his success. And it's a team sport. Football is a team sport. It's 11 men on the field. They all have to work together in unison to accomplish goals. So he has to direct and orchestrate the offense, but there's 11 other people that have to work together in order for them to accomplish goals. So it's like I'm discounting this this individualistic type thing in team sports. It happens in basketball too, with like Michael Jordan. He's the greatest individual player in the world, but it's those other players in he had to get they all had to work together to win. So it's like I'm really kind of fed up with just like individual accomplishments in team sports, because it's like it's a team sport. In basketball, there's 5 players on the court, and you all have to work together. One player may have to score more, or may score more than the other players. It's just like, I don't know I think it is just like the way our society is, where it's just like we're programmed to just be individuals, and and that's fair. It's a very contradictory type message. Team, individual. You're part of a team. And it's like individual statistics. This quarterback passed for this, and this. But it's like, take that bullshit and shove it up your ass. I don't really give two flying fucks about statistics. Because those statistics are generated because everybody worked together for the quarterback to gain the success. The offensive line blocked, the receivers worked and did rhythm and got open for him. It's like, so, it's, I'm really kind of like, just the way that society is, and the individual accomplishments of in team sports. For me, if I definitely would be interested in the future when I can get in shape. So like playing a team sport, I would just more be interested in being part of a team and working together to win, more than this individual type mentality. It's like ego. Fuck ego, man. Ego is just, there's nothing good about ego. Ego just really ruins a ton of stuff. And it's like, I think there's something to be said with like sacrificing your ego or putting yourself above your ego, for like a greater good. So it's like, golf is an individual sport. It's only one person, but even with a golfer, they have the caddy to gain advice or guidance from in some cases. It's just like, yeah, team sports, and then we're just pointing out like players and stuff or individuals. It really is a contradictory message. It makes us think that individual is more important than the team. And I think it says something like that a coach can, if a coach can like drill that out of like our society, it's just, I'm just really kind of just want to like separate myself from just individualistic type stuff, individual accomplishments, and me. It's just like, I would be more comfortable as part of a team, and then being proud of that, like working together to accomplish shit. It's individual accomplishments. They've lost value for me, and it's like when I see individual accomplishments in like sports and stuff. It used to be like, oh my God, Tom Brady passed for this many yards. How amazing is that? Who cares? Because that's like that's like bullshit. He passed for that many yards because the other 10 guys worked together with him to gain the statistics he did. You know what? Like if he had no offensive line protecting whatsoever, it's like there's this big like illusion in sports that we watch where it's just like an individual just can do. Individual and team sports can do like amazing things, and like the other people don't fucking matter. And I think it's a horrible message. I absolutely think it's a horrible message, and it's like I kind of want to, like, I wasn't playing Madden before, but I kind of want to get the game again, get a system again, and play, and then just with my coach, and then just play with this philosophy, team philosophy. Nobody above like the team. Like, I think sometimes we can find vehicles to express things that we want to. I think video games can do that too. I think, so we'll see. But I was noticing that, and just like I watched the interview with Giannis Antetokounmpo. I can't remember pronounce his name. Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he was. I really loved the way that he answered that the question the reporter got about failure. And then I was listening to like responses, and there's these people who responded in like a very aggressive way, like it's just very cut and dry. Either you get to this place or everything else is a failure. So, and then it just like. And then it went back to like Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan is remembered for the Chicago Bulls, but outside of like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, can you name any of the other players who were, and it's just, it's a sad commentary as to how we are like kind of programmed to, like, I'm trying to think how to say this, to idolize individualism, um, but it's in team sports. So it's like, I really like that team sports, but individualism is bigger. So it's like these conflicting messages that I'm picking up now on that I really didn't care to before, but I'm picking up now, and it's like, my complete honest opinion is I piss on individualism. Fuck individualism. I don't really give two flying fucks what you do individually. I think I respect, people, like, what did you do as a team? Because I think a group of people working together accomplish goals, common goals, that's impressive to me. And like, there's just been like, that's not like focused on, we all like, it's just like, from my observation, just opinion, it's like the media and everything, it's all individualism and accomplishing goals individually. And like, for me, I don't really care about, like, I would value team goals, team accomplishments more than the individual for myself. I really don't, I just don't care to like, I don't know, I don't care to brag about myself and my individual accomplishments. I don't like, I do for just to feel good, but it's individual. So like, team sports, for me going forward, with how I watch team sports, I am going to keep an eye out for like awesome, like the teams that work together, and I think I like watching teams that don't have a lot of like talent or like superstar players. These people who with just like lesser abilities working together to accomplish a goal. And I think, just off the top of my head, what the Patriots are doing now without Tom Brady, it's definitely become more of a team, like, more of a team, where like nobody is bigger than the other. They don't really have any exceptional players, but Belichick is looking to accomplish things with a team. And then we hear from the media that they have no shot. You have to have like star players, so I don't know. It's just like this communication that like individualism is the how like teams win. Like, one person stands above the other, and they're the reason why everybody else wins. I'm see that message and that programming. I'm pissing on it right now. Fuck it, man. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this communication, individualism and team sports. Fuck individualism and team. I'm all aboard. I'm all about like being part of a teams working together to accomplish wins or winning a championship. I really don't care about the superstars that get the focus and then everybody else just didn't do shit. That's not true. I see it as completely untrue, and I'm not buying into that bullshit anymore. So that's this video. It is what it is. This is the commentary I have for this. If you want to comment, please do. If you disagree with me, cool. I'm leaving the comments open for any type of communication, so you don't have to agree with me. I'm not going to change my opinion, but you don't have to have the same opinion as me. All right, guys? Bye.